bed. Right after those guys, let's do a football stream. You name it.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay.
Packers.
Today it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second phase.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this opening kickoff will not even reach the landing zone. It hits short of the 20, so that's going to move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Here we go. Ready. A give up the middle, Hubbard.
Nope.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
Double. 14 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down.
First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And he's swallowed up right near the line.
Why does this get the ball? Come on.
So after the loss of the yard, they'll look to push.
Good, so why does this get the ball already?
Throwing, Young.
No.
Well, the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17, following the 2 negative plays. Young will set to throw.
No, don't want them.
He's going to loft one deep
Packers.
inside here. And it's caught inside the 10. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close.
No. You gotta be kidding me right now. Like, seriously.
Is in. Touchdown, Carolina. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball
Wrong.
happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive
No.
receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great.
Now we gotta break this tie.
Sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Word.
So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Chuba Hubbard who finished it off with a touchdown run. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the
Try to get this
first time.
touchdown.
2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now, he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. The 4 touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed.
Finally.
He's to the 15. Touchdown.
Jeez.
Packers. Jaden
Yep.
Reed, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. McManus's point after is good. And we are tied at 7. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Don't let them.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. Here's 2nd and 10. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Oops.
He's a little too aggressive there from his Mike linebacker spot.
Sometimes you jump into gaps trying to draw them off sides. This time he tricked himself.
Young off the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
And it's third down.
Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Aha.
To throw, Young.
Nope.
Under pressure, they got him again. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. On fourth down, Carolina going to send out Sam Martin to punt. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive.
Hey, Nathan.
And Charles, you
What's
look
up?
at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus tests.
Yes, sir.
In the second half of the season, if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shot of playoff football.
True.
A tackle made by Dorian Williams. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Love now.
No way. He just gets that right.
Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Packers have taken the lead. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. McManus now for the extra point.
Yeah, team.
It's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. A drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line.
How about finish?
Looking to put a drive together. They'll begin this series with a give to Hubbard. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd. Here we go.
Here is Young. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And they'll get this right past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
6 yards.
Let's go now. 33. Yellow.
Nope. That's crazy.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
We gotta finish this
to
game.
start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Don't want them to do this.
Down.
They go play action. Young.
Nope.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. Fair to say it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
No, they don't.
They get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
62 blue.
Young. This is caught by McMillan. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 24-yard line. It's
No.
play action.
Got it, does that.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hut, go. Yellow, 22. Ready.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And they'll get a couple here down to the 22. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now Young. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. On 4th down on is Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal.
No.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the
Wait, did this guy die?
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal.
You gotta be kidding me.
Luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because
I thought we tied.
all year long.
I thought we tied for a minute. We were tripping if we tied.
You didn't jinx him.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. The Packers offense and receiver Jayden Reed headed onto the field. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half.
Yeah, true.
To get this drive started, the Green Bay offense.
No.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. From the 35, here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard
The
line.
Packers at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they come in riding high. Just 1 loss in their last 7 games.
And I like the way that this team is winning football games, because they're doing it the way that coaches love to preach. Penalties at a minimum, because they've been very disciplined, very focused in their business.
33. Yellow. Hut, hut.
Love looking to throw it. Ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Throw outside is complete.
No.
And they are able to stop him, but he does
So close.
all the way to the 2.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
That is so good.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Set. 50. Green. Ready.
Jacobs.
Ooh.
This one in for a Packer touchdown.
What a luxury it is to be able to call a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid to get in there and get the tough yards. Finishes off this drive with a touchdown run.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. That time, a 9-play drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead. And the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Young. Packer pressured, and down he goes. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Young.
Yo!
Samuel Jr. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Don't sweat it.
Surprised to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick 6.
And it's plays like that one that made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
Now McManus for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40.
Come on, set.
Young. In trouble, and he's taken down. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Young to throw it. Under pressure, and they get it to him again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. This is fielded at the 27. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
We are going to skip halftime, okay, everybody? Because we got to keep going, okay?
The Packer offense
Got to go to bed soon.
next drive underway. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
We're going to skip halftime.
Coming up, let's get past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The home team's offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's been as productive as anyone in the NFL in the middle part of the season. The NFL's leader in receiving yards to this point, and he doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. Play action this time with Love.
No!
He lost the football. It's loose. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Boo.
Packers come in. Who is this against? Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to give that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
Again, running right, it's Hubbard. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Looking to throw, Young.
No.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Somebody injured? You serious right now?
And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out.
You gotta be kidding me.
They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball
Does it
possessed?
count?
The feet are hopefully getting
Oh, it
down
does
in
count. It
bounds.
does
That's
count.
what they're
Okay.
trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the extra point.
No, don't let them do it. Don't let them.
Point after, right down the middle.
Okay.
Lead is down to 11 at 28-17.
Panthers 17.
Our time to
So
shine.
they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Off the play fake.
Ooh, that is good.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
That's good.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On play action. Love to throw.
Oh,
Complete. That's Lee. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. A turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing. Love. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Love.
yo.
That's Golden. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Let's go.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and
To pass. Here's
Ooh.
and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Bring it on, bro.
Lead from 10 yards
I told you guys, bring it on, bro.
Packers are able to stretch out their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only
There it
pulling
is.
away, but you mentioned that
Jam.
slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
McManus now for the extra point.
We better help. Yo,
He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through.
come on,
to
let's
extend
do
the
that.
lead. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
If we make it in the last quarter, I'll be like, what?
Ready.
In motion comes the tight end left. On play action, Young. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now inside the 25. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown.
Are you serious right now?
And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Now McManus to tack on the extra point.
Ooh, they really tried.
Now to 25 points.
Oof.
So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
Haha.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line.
Bait.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. Punt, 60 ready.
We're gonna finish this game, Packers.
Now here's Young. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 7.
Here we go.
Almost last quarter. Gotta finish this game.
On the run, it's down. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Here's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings
Here
up
we go.
3rd and 3.
Throwing, Young. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Here's Sam Martin now, as he's on the punt for Carolina.
Of course you're not dog.
Fielded at the 20. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Well, this offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
I know.
2nd and 4.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
No gain on the play.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for Jaden Reed.
On now is the Packers punter.
Ah.
And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
At their own 10-yard
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 9-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will
Last
switch
quarter.
ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
We just gotta say number 4. We just gotta finish our game.
In motion to the right. First try for the right arm of Dalton here. And his first throw here is incomplete.
His pass
The offense on third down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Andy Dalton.
Yo!
He lost the football. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. The defender gets there, and it's a touchdown.
That was cool. That was so cool.
Fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Now McManus for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Wow.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10
Boo.
at the 40.
Please. Boo.
Dalton. That one complete to Leggett. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5.
Damn.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I told you, bro.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Throwing, Dalton. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll try and run for it. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Are you serious?
Play fake. Here's Love. Out to the left here to Reed. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 40 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Love, they'll play action now.
Yo! If they catched it.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
It'd be cool if they catched it.
Love.
Come on.
Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed from 8 yards out. And the Packers add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5.
This is a tight game.
McManus now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Packers 56.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. And Dalton and the Panthers now with a 1st and 10 at the 40.
Almost done.
He'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 4.
At the 46-yard line.
A running play, it's Dowdle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down behind the line of
3rd down and 6.
loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now Dalton. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. $39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Packers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out onto the field. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ready?
They will run the draw with Jacobs.
Come on.
This play is going nowhere as he dives to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
It's a gain of 3.
Come on, ready.
Love looking to throw it.
Yes.
And this pass broken up. Now the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
No, they're not going to make this. I told you.
And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the 43-yard line.
Dalton now to pass. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Hands it off out of the gun. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop it right where it all started. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. There's Sam Martin now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Packers, they moved to 7-1 on the year with the victory. And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Hold on. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to Kyvan YT. See you guys in the next stream. We'll be streaming tomorrow, Fortnite. You know where I'm always streaming Minecraft, football. But see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye, everybody.